We come to you north of the border from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team, only fitting. Toronto's the fourth largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what, I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. Every NBA player wants to come through the 6.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Murray with the basketball. Down just a couple. Toronto has the basketball. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Down low, Aldridge. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. DeRozan. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Deep two there, won't go. Lowry with it. They lead it, 4-point game. Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
DeJounte Murray, couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
It's like practice.
And gets both to drop at the line. From long range, tough shot, well defended. DeRozan with it, 10-2 the score. To Aldridge, kicks it around the perimeter, gets it in the right corner. DeRozan, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Lowry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Down low, Aldridge. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
The ball's controlled by the Raptors. Now that's a contest. DeRozan with the basketball. Right now, down 7. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Stepping in. Number 3, Dario Saric.
To Aldridge. Marc Gasol tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Livingston to bring it up. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go to Sean Livingston. And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Marc Gasol, huge block. 4th this contest. It's the Raptors with the basketball. And scores. Strong take.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You need to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Howard. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now 4 for 6.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
To Aldridge. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Flushes it home.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Defense! Defense, let's go!
To Aldridge. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11.
Match up.
Slams it down.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
DeJounte Murray to Josh Hart. And the two, counted for Aldridge.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Dario Saric sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good as they add on to this big early lead. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as
I'm here.
yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. DeRozan to Aldridge. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
screen.
It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
And he's got the free throw as well.
That's the bucket. That's the bucket.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. To Murray. Probing the defense.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
He wants to deliver. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Deep right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Not going down here. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Come get it. Come get it. Double. Double.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan.
Screen, screen.
Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. To Aldridge. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Catch up, baby. Double team, double team.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
Here we go. I got him.
I got you. I got you.
And scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Murray into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Short jumper won't fall.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Stuffs it down with authority.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Dario Saric. He'll put it up at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Raptors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Spurs have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. The player of the half.
I like this choice because he opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Right now, San Antonio's possession to Murray.
Screen on your left, screen on your left.
DeRozan to Murray. Marc Gasol pins it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now a whistle. As their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. DeRozan. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Spurs in possession. DeRozan. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
DeJounte Murray. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. No good. That's great defense. Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. DeRozan to Murray. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To DeRozan. Nice pass to get things going.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Count the basket inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. To DeRozan. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him.
I got it, I got it. Self-check.
Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Aldridge to Murray. 4-3. And DeMar DeRozan lights it up from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Spurs will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To DeRozan. Goes to the right side. To DeRozan. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He misses. Livingston across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Got it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Whoa! What a finish!
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense, and the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
To DeRozan. Short jumper stays out. Count it.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
It's DeRozan. Great look and vision. Rises for the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Get down, get down. Half court, hands up, hands up. I got him. Here we go.
Stuffs it down with authority.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
DeRozan with it. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Marc Gasol rejects it. 9 blocks.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Off the mark on his free throw. To Josh Hart. Oh, that's tough. Livingston to bring it up. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
The pass set it all up. Three quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
And that one out of bounds off a spur. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? you'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. And Livingston able to secure the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Aldridge. Marc Gasol with a piece. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. And throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Murray into the front court. His guys down big. Hart to Murray. Dario Saric sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort in it.
Ferocious slam inside. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
DeJounte Murray to Josh Hart. Marc Gasol with the block. Make that 11.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And finishes strong.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Toronto with the basketball.
Double team.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Aldridge.
Hey, what's that cutter? What's that cutter? What's the cut? What's the cut?
To Murray.
Right. Screen. Hey, back door.
Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. DeJounte Murray forced that one up. Livingston across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
DeJounte Murray. Baseline drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Another shot stays out. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second as well. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Spurs are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Player.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. On behalf of Ed